What's up guys, welcome to another video. Today we're in a pretty ridiculous car. This is Rome here and this is his Ford Focus RS. I know I've reviewed one of these a couple years back when it first came out, but this one is far from stock. So tell me a little bit about your car.
It's a 2017 Focus RS. It's got pretty much most basic bolt-ons. All it really has is an intercooler, bypass valve, and a tune. Everything else is just suspension, chassis bracing, short shifter, things like that.
So it's set up mostly to be a track car, right?
Yep.
And you put around 27,000 miles since brand new.
Yep.
It's in good condition. It looks great on the outside. I love what you've done with the decals and the aggressive stance and all of that. It really does look like a pretty ridiculous car. So tell me about the numbers that this thing's putting out, because you've got it in dyno, right?
Yeah, so I've gone through a couple of different dynos. So right now we're on ethanol map, E30 map. We're tuned by JST, and it's pushing 391 wheel horsepower and around 460 wheel torque on a dyno COBB, I believe it was last dyno that.
Okay.
On 91 it did 327, 380.
If you figure 20% drivetrain loss because it's all-wheel drive, I think that's close to like 480 plus horsepower.
Yeah.
And like almost 600 foot-pounds of torque. This is second gear.
No bumps in the road, it feels everything out.
That's insane. For a 2.3 liter four-cylinder, that's pretty insane.
Stock turbo.
Stock turbo too.
This is still stock turbo.
Yeah, man, that's crazy. And no reliability problems?
I got 15 track days on it, 27,000 miles. Hasn't given up.
Wow.
I did, like I talked about, I did 10 track days before the head gasket recall.
Okay.
And there was no issues. I just wanted to get it done.
Right.
And I put 5 track days after that, about 5,000 miles later.
No issues.
Still going good.
What are these seats, by the way? I like
These are Recaro Sportster CS. So,
Sportsters, okay.
Yeah, they're the one from the Euro RS.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And you've got solid motor mounts on this thing?
Yeah, it's got 3 mounts. They're all pretty much solid. They're Damond Motorsport engine mounts, transmission mount, and passenger or rear motor mount.
No wonder this thing
it
rattles like crazy.
It rattles like crazy.
At certain RPMs, it's just like, oh.
Taking off, right?
Yeah. Woo. There's a little bit of torque steer, huh?
Yeah, a lot of that. I think just because we're pushing so much torque now,
Yeah, this road's not the smoothest.
Yeah.
I gotta say, your brake feel is excellent. What brake setup do you have?
These are Castrol SRF brake fluid and G-Lock R16s.
That's it.
And then the rears are ALK HP Plus. Yeah.
Well, I'll say that it doesn't seem like it requires a whole lot of heat actually to stop.
Yeah, it's got some nice cold bite to it.
Yeah, it's got some nice bite.
Yeah. Fluid.
The torque steer, man.
It's insane, right?
Woo! This car kind of feels front-wheel drive right now.
Yeah, it's got. That's what my tuner said too. Like the car has a lot of front-wheel drive grip.
The mid-range torque is pretty incredible.
It doesn't get up all the way to the top. No,
it keeps going.
Yeah, it keeps adding the gears together. So it's pretty much the most you can do on a stock turbo stock engine.
Okay.
Reliably.
Like,
I've been running E30 for 8 months. It's October, right? So 10 months. Oh no, it's November. So they had 10 months now.
Yeah, no issues.
No issues. I mean,
car's a little scary on this road. Wow. Fast car.
Better tires would be a little bit better from here.
I mean, the Eagle F1s aren't too bad.
Yeah. My buddy tracked it at Budwell, and he had no problems on his ST.
Problems.
Yeah.
So I've been doing a lot of hot hatches lately, and they have this special spot in my heart where it's just like, just so practical. You can throw all your crap back there.
Yeah, exactly.
Go to the track with a full set of like track tires.
Yep, all your fuel jugs, everything ready to go. Your tools. It's kind of.
Whereas with my S2000, I'm like just struggling to fit like one chair in the back. The turn-in is just ridiculous.
Yeah.
And it's not even the turn-in grip; it's just the steering ratio.
Yeah. How do you like the power of putting it down with all those pounds?
I mean, it's putting it down so well. The whole car just feels like one giant solid block of car.
Yeah.
Like the engine it doesn't feel like it's even on any kind of mount. It just feels like it's bolted directly to
it just goes, right?
Yeah.
That's probably one of my favorite mods when I got them, the engine mounts. because it was instant. It's something, you know, it's that gratification.
Yeah.
You know, you want something that you spend money on, and it's instant gratification.
You want to feel that difference.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
But then, like you said, daily driving it or just driving it in general,
yeah,
it's like
it must get old.
Yeah, it gets old after the first week, and they had to break in. They were worse before.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is broken in now. This has got a lot of thousand miles on it.
This is second gear. Fast car, man.
Yeah.
Fast car.
If you look right here later on, you can see how much boost you're pushing the whole time.
Really?
Yeah, it'll give you boost pressures. It remembers memory.
This thing is real twitchy though.
Yeah, it is. I think on the track it's not too much because you have such
I can
open
see
space.
that. Yeah.
And you know, you're so in the zone that any little movement of the car, you kind of like mentally would compensate for it already.
Right. Here it's a little unpredictable.
Yeah, because the road too, you know?
Yeah. Still not a big fan of the stock pedal placement.
Wheel toe, right?
Yeah, it's
exactly.
a little too recessed, the gas pedal. Alright, so this car is insane. The power it gets addicting. And the way it also like pulls all the way to like Redline is nice.
It's just nice. Because like it's modern.
Yeah.
And like, you know, like you said, the STI we talked about, and I had one. I was on E85. It's just, you know, modern cars nowadays, twin scroll setup.
Yeah. So much power out of for a 4-cylinder.
Yeah.
It's nuts.
All it has is intercooler, stock intake.
Stock intake too.
Stock intake.
And exhaust, right?
Stock exhaust, stock downpipe.
I'd be curious what you could do in a quarter mile with this thing.
You know, I have never tried it, and I should have done it when the car was gutted.
Yeah, with the lightest weight. What clutch are you running?
Stock clutch.
Stock clutch?
Everything on this car is stock.
Jeez.
And I don't know why people change so much when the car can handle itself.
Let's do a little bit of a straight line pull here and see what it really feels like on a smoother road. Oh man, the torque steer in third gear.
Third gear is where, yeah.
That's where it hits. Like in first gear, you get a little bit of wheel spin, but that's about it. You're just then immediately banging into second. Second's actually pretty well hooked up. Once you get to third, it's like all hell breaks loose.
Yeah.
Thanks so much, Rome, for letting me drive
anytime.
your RS. This thing's pretty nutty.
Yeah.
I mean, it drives basically how I expect it to when I look at it from the outside, because it's like a pretty aggressively flashy, like styled car. If I had to like compare it to like some of its competitors, like, you know, the Civic Type R, obviously, and like the Golf R. Obviously, this one's not stock, but I remember driving the stock one pretty well too. This one's just kind of more of like a hooligan. Like the Golf R, like that's a car you live with every day.
Yeah, that's all.
Super comfortable, lots of sound deadening, nice sound system, nice ride quality. Not super fast, but it's easy to drive fast just because it's so compliant.
Yeah.
Civic Type R is all about like precision handling, like good balance of power, brakes, suspension, and all of that, and it just feels like a track weapon. This thing, even though you've modified it for the track, it still kind of feels like it makes me laugh the most out of all the hot hatches for sure. What other hot hatches are even out there that I haven't driven?
Well, the Corolla came out, so I don't know if that.
That little
Corolla.
Yeah, the high-end.
They got the Hyundai.
The i30.
i30.
That's not coming to the U.S., which is a major mistake because I want to drive that so bad.
And I think that's pretty much it.
There's
nobody else. I mean,
I think I've done all the hot hatches then.
Yeah.
Maybe the STI, even though it's a sedan now.
Yeah,
that's a car I haven't driven.
You haven't driven that one?
No,
Okay.
not yet.
I had
You got a couple of those, right?
Yeah, I had a couple of them.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time.